people of the internet, I'm Soul Rock Dragon, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, where we are doing a Lost Daily. Well, this should be interesting. The Lost, people. It's an unordinary Lost Daily, as well as we are starting with 4 items. Well then, this is certainly going to be different. I don't like the fact that we have $3 bill and fruitcake already, as it's just a bad combination in my opinion. But we can work around it, maybe. The tiers are zany enough, at least. I have no idea what the point of this combination is either, to be completely honest. I should probably use this advantage more, and we have enough money for the shop to be worth our time first. Shop contains no discount items, so it's not really worth our time, sadly. What do we got in the item room? Forget me now. I will be taking you. So, we have a mom's foot here. How do we utilize that to get further beyond our current level? I think I know how. We skip this floor. We don't use it this floor. We use it on... oh god, stat randomization is zany. Yeah, we aren't using it on this floor, but we're going to use... well, we might use it on this floor. It all depends on what our deal is. We want to use it when we have a 100% deal chance, so that we can more easily guarantee ourselves a future. Okay. And by a future, I mean, well, you know what I mean. I think. Dime. The shop is definitely worth a visit now. Sure, we'll blow that up. We might not be able to get secret room, or spirit heart benefits, but that could have been a small amount, so it was worth it in my opinion. Just keep looking. We need to find our shop next before we make any further movements. I would very much like to be rid of this current setup as well, because I don't like rainbow tiers. I could have rerolled, to be completely honest, but this run obviously has a theme for some reason, and I kind of want to figure out what that theme is. I do think I found our secret room, though, at least. We'll bust into that rather than otherwise, so... bomb there. Yeah, it is. More bombs makes this worth going. And then bomb here. Liberty cap for even more Zane. And bomb there. For more pills. A infested, and one makes you larger. Not caring for the one makes you larger. We will take car battery, and I want to keep AAA battery, actually, overall. Then we pop in here. Spider Bite will get one of the randomization effects out, since we will now constantly have slow tiers. Which is okay in the long run, I suppose. But, jeez, this is such a weird run. I have no idea why it's so weird either. Alright, Monstro. We got Death's Touch tiers for it, which is good and strong. Or at least we had it for a short time. And we are out of mode, but we kill him anyways. Crackjacks brings us into 404 error not found. And in here we have a guppy item, which is worth taking. Book of Belial. Then we Forget Me Now. Alright. Only a 33% chance of a deal. Kind of expected that. But we are up a guppy item, which is good. Right now we just gotta avoid taking damage in here. Yara Rune is worth holding on to, especially if we can find ourselves a bomb here. Because I can see a play with the with that mob trap room in there. Temperance. Another self-sack room, not something I can really play. Because I'm lost, and the lost instant dies on those. Some flames and some kills. There's bomb. Alright. So heading up here. Yara. Push them all together and let go. Resources abound, but not anything else that I was mildly more hoping for, like items. But I suppose I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up too much. Not really sure what equality does. I'm not gonna risk it. Pin here. We should be able to take down, especially if we get a slow finish shot off on him. And nothing further. Okay. We got plenty of resources from that one, but not much else. We do have enough to afford a trip to the shop first. So that is what we will do. Speaking of which, I think I might also have our secret room location down. And given that we have more bombs than keys, the secret room would be a better way to get into the shop than not. Yep. Called it. And right here, we will kill one of the coin eyes as well. I can see Crooked Penny plays, but I'm not a fan of it myself. I will just take Champion Belt here. Blow up coin eyes. Brings up our deal chances. And in here we have Brother Bobby. Okay. Just keep going at this point. Just truck forwards. Hope that with a 36% chance we can pull the deal off. Even if we don't, though, we have increased our deal odds overall by Forget Me Now. But jeez Louise, this is such a weird run. Normally fruitcake is weird enough, but having $3 bill mixed in is just insanity. Definitely take Petrified Poop over the AAA battery. And here we go. Monstro once more. This second verse will not be the same as the first, though, because smaller Monstro can be hellish. But we deal with him nonetheless. And we do manage that deal, which is a transformation item. So we will take that. So now if we do die, we have an extra health. And then we take a magic scab, and we move forwards. Now I can see utilizing Dark Judas to get down to the Beyond the Womb areas. I can see that. But just because I can see it doesn't mean I like it. If I need to do it, I will, but I'd rather avoid it if I can. Because this run is weird enough as is. Adding more weirdness is just gonna make me confused. Thinking of that symbol, we are currently going to be going up against only Mom, so only Boss Rush is accessible to us. So a teleportation card is mildly needed. And then if there is a... take Dim Bulb at this point. I don't think it works since we don't have any active items, but when we get one, its uses will definitely be better. Anyways, as I was saying, we kind of need a teleportation so that when we get through boss rush, we can escape, especially if there is a method beyond. Ow. That was our own fire mines at fault there. One of the reasons I very much dislike this current item combination is that we have to be cautious if we take a hit, because our own tears can kill us at that point. Our own tears. It's such a shame. Anywho, we have some more business to do. Keep punching through things. I don't see any reason not to take the hourglass. It will get dim bulb to pop off. And sure. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. So we reroll a bit here. Pandora's box, use it, gives us experimental treatment. Keep the hourglass for now. Then we blow. BOGO bombs is good from a point standpoint because we can leave, re-enter. We have 2 bombs now for 5 cents. Kind of tempted by Nightlight. And boom, it goes. Nothing further. Experimental treatment did slow us down a bit, which sucks. But it's something we can learn to live with. Because I think our base tiers has been taken care of here. Although with the randomness that we got going on here, there's really no telling. And then in here we get Monster Manuel. And one more room to explore. And then we can move on with our lives. Woo! Or maybe not only one more room. So yeah, we will go ahead and check out this room, because why not? It's Troll Bomb, which could have killed us if we were any slower. But yeah, with that, I could try and blow up into our secret room, which should be right here. Nope. Well, I'm not going to try anymore. Boss fight. Slow Pestilence down. I'm not happy that it's Pestilence that we're fighting, but nothing I can do about it. AC goes down, and we get Cubes. Next floor. We are at least being very fast on this run, despite our low stat, or our weirdness that is this run. Addicted is thankfully harmless in this room. Slow them down, because I'm not dealing with their shenanigans. I'm not getting crowded. I'm not getting a crowd kill against me. It'll just be embarrassing, for Pete's sake. That one was apparently a champion. Not that I noticed. And hit that first. Another guppy item. Much more beneficial than the hourglass, in my opinion. At least in the long run. Because it's more likely to be empty than to not. Did not mean to open that chest, but it's fine. And hello, gate. We are also only one item away from the guppy transformation, which would be kind. And Head of Keeper guarantees us another kind of tier that will stop showing up in rotation. Okay, I'm very happy I took Dim Bulb at this point because it is keeping us above horrible speed stat. Just gotta pop it. But yeah, we are getting plenty in the way of resources here. The only concern I have is, will we manage to make it to Beyond Mom? Because I haven't seen any gateways for future progress just yet. I mean, sure, the Judas the Judas thing could lead us that way, but part of me does not want to actually die, nor does part of me want to take that insane damage penalty from doing the thing. So I'm kind of hesitant on actually doing it right now. Although I do have to admit, I am getting used to these tiers. They're weird, but fun. When you get good combinations, at least. Sometimes you can get explosive combinations that hurt, which is not fun. This is at least an easy enough room, thanks to our status here. Oh, almost had a little guy kill us. That would have been embarrassing. This room I'm a little bit more worried about, just because it's skeletons, and you all know, if you watch my videos for any amount of time, you know how much I hate them skellies. Alright. Here first. Greed fight goes down quickly, thankfully. And then item room is analog, your sprinkler. That is a spacebar item that periodically shoots tears. Interesting little item with this combination we've got set up, but not one I'm keen on trying to make work. Anywho, we can now move on to our boss fights. No, it wouldn't be there. It would be here. Nope. Had to give it a shot at least. But now we can move on to our boss fight and go from there. We have actually slowed down a bit, all things considered. The Fallen is a potential shovel. Would be nice. It is instead duality. So this makes it even odds of deal with the devil or angel. Does it work if I leave? It does not. But I feel like right here is our double secret. Yep. Got it in one. And no real reason to stick on this floor. Take the penny, go down to the next. Depths 1. Thank you for being the non-brimstone one. Should have realized it when we were so speedy, but still I almost had a mini heart attack. Alright. But yeah, this run is weird. I kind of want to look up what today is as to why it started off with 3 items other than Holy Mantle, but meh. I can look it up later, not in video.
Pretty fly.
Yay! Pretty fly! Okay. 1 room of our goals found. Still have 2 more to go. We are getting pretty good cash stack. Small rock is a blessing. Sure, it's another speed downgrade, but the damage upgrade is a base that will not be disappearing. Amnesia, though, that's annoying. Okay, alright, there's the shop. It is super greed this time. Regular greed wasn't enough. Had to go super this time. Tisk tisk game. I thought you were better than that. Anywho, item room should be just this way. Monstro's Lung I am not fond of at all. So I'm going to say no to an item that is not an active item on this run. Just because I don't particularly care for Monstro's Lung. Sue me. Please don't. I've said this many times. Don't sue me. I don't have the money to pay it off. Although, apparently, because I do watch a lot of other channels, and one of those channels I watch is Game Theory, apparently, in his latest theory, he did a theory about some channel who's raps or something, and they said if you put their names in your title, you'll pay your rent for the next month. I'm curious to see if that works. Really curious. Not worth doing. And not worth risking. So, we definitely have slowed down here, down to 18 minutes on the depths 1, compared to our 1 minute finish on the first floor. I would very much like to see a speed upgrade. I would like to see the exit to this floor as well, though, now that I'm really looking. Because I'm lost, admittedly. Has to be to the left, I guess. This curse is what's... No, it's the amnesia pill that I took is gonna be what screws me over. That's not it. This probably isn't it. Oh, that's a bigger room. Oh, here we go. There we go, I found it. Yay. So yeah, teleportation out of the boss rush would be nice. Making it to boss rush in the first place would be nicer. Unfortunately, I have to deny Angel for the devil. Black powder really isn't a good devil deal, though. Take cube of meat and go on. Because, I mean, there's nothing in the Angel room which could have allowed me to proceed beyond my... allowed me to proceed beyond limitations on this run. And as it currently stands, my chances of making boss rush have drastically fallen. Yeah, there's no way we'll make boss rush. Even if we got an Emperor card right here, it'd be pretty much impossible. So what we have to do instead of boss rush is try our damnedest to find a way beyond this floor. I really didn't mean to blow those up, to be honest. Oh, chubby. Cute. Not really, but, you know. Gotta do stone chests, because it could be something. I shouldn't have picked up that spirit heart there, because if there is a self-sack room on this floor, then we have justification for dying as the loss, and every little bit of health will help. Monster 2 is actually giving it his all, surprisingly. Thankfully, though, his all is not good enough. Okay. Unlock that for future usage. If we do have to die and come back, that could be a useful thing. Yeah, really at this point, our only options are to either find a self-sack room on this floor and luck out incredibly, or somehow get a deal with the devil without going to the mom fight and grab a teleport card out of it, or get a shovel from the deal with the devil. Those are pretty much the only feasible options I see left. Of course, other people might see other options. Other people have probably seen other options. Blank card. And this is a Hierophant. See, if we can get a self-sack room here, then we've pretty much hit the jackpot. Yeah, if we get a self-sack room, we've hit the jackpot here. It's just going to come down to actually getting a self-sack room, which is unfortunately not a guarantee. And there's not much space left for where it could be either, which is distressing. But I think I was in the right to use the, Forget Me Now when I do. I think. Hope. Pray a little bit. And man, I hate being this slow. It's the consequences of Dim Bulb not being able to be active right now. And we have no self-sacrifice. With no self-sack room, literally our only possible saving grace would be a, teleportation to a deal with the shovel. It's not a teleportation to a deal with the shovel. Let's look for our secret room then. Keep it up as big map for now. So the secret room will not be adjacent to any small rooms, which actually narrows it down quite significantly, thankfully. It won't be, what's called by blocks, or rocks, or anything like that. Bordered, that's the word I was looking for, my noodle. It won't be bordered by rocks or anything. Okay, if it's not there, then here. No. Can't be there either. I honestly have no clue where our secret rooms are. This floor is just nonsensical in its layout for where they could be. Here could be our second one, though. No. Could also be over here, I suppose. No. Damn. I think we might have run out of graces here, people. I don't think there's going to be a way for me to pull this out, unfortunately. Didn't mean to get that. Bomb shenanigans in here might help. Might being the key word, and just take Dynamite for the hell of it at this point. No. And I mean, I can try here, but I don't think it will be. No. And here is a potential spot. That was probably misplaced. Nope. Not there. In which case, the only spot I can see the normal secret room being is here. And of course, it's the last place we check. Bomb bag and a penny. I'll take bomb bag, sure. And then the double secret room is probably right here. No? How about here? No. Okay, well, we've explored pretty much all possible avenues, and unless this deal grants us a massive as heck boon in the form of the shovel, we are going to be losing the run here. Sadly. Of course, we might lose the run here just from sheer fact of us having explosive tears being lethal to us. We managed to win. We're no longer Isaac, we are Judas. And we missed out on the deal because we died. Fantastic. Just take the trophy. Score of 18,607 isn't bad. Maybe there wasn't a way to proceed further, but I don't know. It's not a bad score, but it's not the best score. I mean, it sort of seems like there was a way to proceed down. Maybe an early one would have been the way. I'm not sure, but still, it's a successful daily at the very least, so I'm gonna call it here. I've been SoulRackDragon. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have, leave me some feedback in the form of a like or a comment. If you guys want to check out more videos by me, be sure to check out my channel below. And if you like what you see, drop me a subscription. Outside of all that, I will see you all in the next video. Have a fantastic day, everybody.